A lot of times I've wondered what the purpose of life was, because if you think about it, lots of people talk about, especially in the self-help industry, or where it's touched on personal development and motivation, they emphasize creating your own lifestyle and giving your own meaning to life, or finding your life purpose, which we are able to do as humans. But with that comes our natural instinct to survive, because without survival, there is no life purpose. But what also comes with our natural instinct to survive is consuming and preying on other living things. And that's not just us as species, it's all other living species on Earth. Every single life form on this planet that survived lived off of another living thing. Because we don't live off of the sun or photosynthesis. We live off other living organisms. And thinking about it, it's pretty messed up. And it just feels like such a evil and cruel world that we live in. And yes, there's also a good side to nature as well, or life in general, but I'm touching on the bad side first. Because for us to survive, for our stomachs to feel full and energized, and our entire bodies, something else has to be dead and put in our stomachs for us to keep going. And it really does seem screwed up. Because, like, why should we need to eat each other just to keep going as a society, as species? Can't it be anything fairer than that? It seems as if we'll never get an answer to that question, and it just happens to be a cycle that we're stuck in for the rest of our lives. But there is also something pretty interesting worth noting as far as the good side of nature goes. I've been on a vegetarian diet for the last couple weeks now, and I am doing it for the month before my martial arts school's barbecue day event. And I'm enjoying the experience so far because I feel safe not harming meat-derived organisms, including cows, pigs, chickens, even though it's only temporary. And it's just something I'm experimenting with and seeing if there's something I could learn or gain value from. Like, we have the power to observe, to be aware, to learn from new experiences, create meaning like I mentioned earlier, and create long-lasting memories like the barbecue day event at my martial arts school, or let alone me learning how to defend myself through martial arts. If you are born human, you might as well be the luckiest. Because while we may not be the strongest physically, our brains are our biggest supercomputer for us to keep going. And as I mentioned, going on a vegetarian diet, humans have that option, in fact, to consume plant-based foods, or eggs and dairy if they're lactovo like myself. Even though some animals like wolves and cats unfortunately don't, which is a reflection of the evil side of nature. While life has no inherent meaning and can be both cruel and fun, I would simply say make the most out of your experience here, as you also don't have forever on this planet. And everyone does die, but not everyone lives. Like any other life form to exist on Earth, we're part of an experiment to see what works and what doesn't. But instead of just being tested, we get to test ourselves as humans through the choices we make, even if nothing ultimately matters. So I choose to make the most of it.